concerned about my real life, and that's alright. But who are you? Just another nigga with a strap. It don't take rocket science to shoot. You don't know shit about getting bricks out, you probably still work true for true. You don't know shit about on your bill, cause you paid your bills with all that loot. How about your baby about to be born and he don't got Pampers, wipes, or food? How about your mama fucking your best friend and y'all both just finished school?
It's okay.
She thinks it's cool. You're in her way. It's time you move. And you just paid all her damn bills, so you feel like a fool. So what do you suggest I do? You think you know? You got no clue. So please don't tell me what you think I ain't been through.
I don't give a fuck if they don't like me. I say I don't give a fuck if they don't like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck if they don't like me.
Welcome to Adjusted. Yes, I know. Listen, people, y'all lucky y'all got me today, because today I'm doing my last final, and it's in statistics, and I'm waiting. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I'm waiting on the teacher to unload it. I just got through doing a problem set from statistics, so everything is just going in order. I'm finished with all my other finals from my other classes, and I'll be walking in May. Yay! Yay! Give me a hand clap. And on to law school I will be. So let's talk about Trump and his tweeting. Today I saw a little tweet. No. Let's talk about the hypocrites. And I didn't put it down there, but I'm going to talk about the hypocrites. And I'm going to also talk about Donald Trump sent out several bombs to Afghanistan. Ask you why. Why did he do it? Afghanistan haven't bothered nobody, but he was just saying that he was caring about the Syrians, or his daughter was crying because they were seeing that they was put in nerve gas or whatever poison on these people. And he just dropped a bomb on innocent people. A bomb on innocent people. Guarantee if he thought that he was going to try to get ISIS, he didn't get them. Most likely he got innocent victims. Because he's just like a fucking child. A little child that he got control of weapons, and he's gonna drop them. He's trying to start World War III. Now, all you guys sitting out there who are Trump supporters, you said, "Oh, that was the great thing that he could ever do, as dropping a bomb on Syria." You're fucking hypocrites in America. You're fucking hypocrites. And there's most of you Caucasians who support him. You are hypocrites. You have always been hypocrites. You have always been liars. You have always been that way. It will never get out of your system. You sit up there and say that he should do this. He should do it. President Obama didn't do it. It's a reason why President Obama didn't do it. You same hypocrites talk about the bombing of Syria, but the first thing when them people from Syria tried to be refugees, you didn't want them over here in the United States. So all of a sudden now you're concerned about these people. This same hypocrite who's sitting up here bombing and saying that he cares about the people is bombing Afghanistan. Why? He have no plans, no nothing. He just gonna go over there. When you knew President Obama when it got who over there that no other president could have got. Nobody couldn't get him. He didn't tell nobody. He went over there and got him. Killed him. I'm not going to say his name. It's because you guys forget everything. Forget everything. what President Obama have done. And you care nothing about it. Nothing about it. All you care about, because that was a black man in office and you did not like him because he was a black man. And please don't come to me and say, oh, but he got in there twice. We voted for him. Bitch, bye. You want me to give you a medal? I drank my tea on you. You guys are tripping. Think you have done something. You allow this maniac to get in here. Now you're surprised he's dropping bombs. You shouldn't be surprised, because the first thing he said when he was entering the White House, oh, we have nuclear weapons. Why can't we use the codes? And guess what? This fucker is actually using them. He's dropping bombs just to start World War III. What did he say? Let me pull it up on my phone so you guys can see what this idiot had to say about World War III. He said, hold on, let me get this up here. Straight up fucking idiot. This is what this man said. Be prepared. There is a small chance that our communist leadership could unknowingly, he must be learning a big word lately, lead us into World War III. This is what he said. Be prepared. There is a small chance that our Hieronymus leadership will unknowingly lead us into World War III. This is the most ignorant fucker I have known. He's trying to start a war so he can make money, people. It don't have shit to do with caring about anyone. It's about making money. Just like George W. Bush made money off Halliburton. That's what he's trying to do. He don't have no money. That's why he won't show you his taxes. Not only because he don't have no money, he don't want to show you who he's tied with. You guys fall for it every time, because the racist white nationalists want to believe that he cared about them. Care about you. How can he care about any of you if he does not recognize you and he does not sympathize with you? He was born into millions. You see how much all he spent. Y'all talk about President Obama going on trips that only spent $21.8 million in those 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. President Trump have already succeeded over that, and he's only been in office for 3 or 4 months. There's a problem. The same man who sat up there and said he would stay in the White House and he would do nothing. All he wanted to do is get elected because he knew that he was going bankrupt. He was going to go bankruptcy again. He going to file bankruptcy again. And you fell for it because you racist son of a bitches sat up there and allowed this guy in the office. Just like Session. Fortunately, we have judges that are stopping Sessions in his stupidity, allowing these cops to abuse citizens. He gave them that ideal that it is okay now that you can, I'm under control and you can still behave, but it's not. They forget about the judges inside the state. They control the state, not Session. Fortunately, the judge allowed the police decree to go on in Baltimore. Fortunately, the cop who kicked this young man on the ground in Georgia, two of those cops said he was just pulled over for a traffic violation, and the first cop punched him in his face, throw him to his ground when he was already handcuffed. Then the second cop came on and kicked him in his face when he was already on the ground. It was unnecessary. The man was not resisting, but I love when you Caucasians sit up here and says, all you got to do is comply. We do comply. And they still beat the crap out of us, or they still try to kill us. And they usually get away with it. No federal charges are being brought. They'll lose their job. They still can go to another district and become police officers. 9 out of 10, these same cops who did that have had complaints on them. It's not all the time that they have not. Not at all. I want to go up and bring this video up because I want to show it. I know you guys on my speaker can't see it, but I want to show it on my other show. Because the reason why I just want to see, because I can't stand when Caucasians sit up here and say, oh, he should have just complied. He should have just complied. And they do comply. Show this right here. And everybody videotape it. Everybody. He is complying. Watch this other cop come along and kick him in his face. Both was fired, but nobody was brought on charges. That was assault on a human being. That some of you think we are not human beings. Look at this.
Oh.
Now, why would he do that? Why would he kick him in his head? The man was already on the ground, handcuffed. He wasn't giving anybody no problem. The first cop, he wasn't giving the first cop any problem. He wasn't giving it at all. Let's go and see. Even though they was fired, let's go to the other one. They show that. They think they did anything. I don't give a damn. They was fired. This was ridiculous. I just want to hear. This is what I want to hear. What they have to say. The police department.
It's out.
This is showing another
jaw-dropping cell
here we
phone
go.
video showing the disturbing actions of two Gwinnett County police officers during a traffic stop. The first video, released on Wednesday, went viral on social media. It shows the handcuffed driver, identified as Demetrius Hollins, on the ground and in handcuffs, held down by one officer. And moments later, the second officer, identified as Robert McDonald, shows up to assist with the arrest. McDonald then runs up and stomps the helpless handcuffed Hollins in the head.
Disturbed me, and as it disturbed everyone who actually witnessed that video.
Within 24 hours of that video being released, Officer McDonald was fired. During a press conference, the chief calls McDonald's actions inexcusable.
What happened yesterday at the hands of one of my former officers was embarrassing, not only to the Gwinnett County Police Department, but to all law enforcement. We hold our officers accountable for their actions, and in less than 24 hours, the Gwinnett County Police Department held this officer accountable for his actions.
But just hours after today's press conference, this second cell phone video surfaces of that same controversial traffic stop. It shows veteran Sergeant Michael Bongiovanni pulling the driver out of the red car. And as the driver stands with his hands raised, a sign of surrender, the sergeant rears back and punches the driver whose hands remained raised.
I'm very upset. I'm mad. I'm sick that the second video showed up.
Police Chief Ayers said,
Did you hear what he said? He's very upset because the second video showed up.
We've been able to move swiftly to terminate this supervisor who not only stepped outside of his training in state law, but he failed to tell us what happened in the incident report and the use of force reports.
Now tell me, people, was that not complying? But the first thing a Caucasian say, you need to comply. That you couldn't get no better than that as holding your hand up. That's just like what happened to the other man in Florida. He was on the ground, no threat, with his hands up. And the cop still shot him in his leg. But the first thing you Caucasians will say, black men and black women do not comply. Let me tell you this. As a black woman, we are taught at an early age to comply. And that is sad because you guys, on the other hand, who have that white privilege, are not taught to comply. You are taught to resist, but somehow you do not lose your life. There's a problem. And you don't want to know nothing about it. And it's funny how you speak on what happened to us. It's funny how you speak so much about, if we say that it's racism, y'all always talking about it's racism. It is. Since when you became black. Long as you have that pale skin, you will have those privileges. And the funny thing, it was so crazy that it's so several videos that I was watching, and I have brought it up on several of my videos, that I showed it on my videos. How a Caucasian could walk out of his car, truck, whatever. He can leave the accident area. They can chase after him. He gets out, come towards him with a gun. They will put down that gun and try to talk to him. He could point the gun. They still will not point. It's like you can react towards African Americans. They have their hands up. But when it comes down to Caucasian, your own people, you do not react. Fucking ridiculous. Even to a woman. you're so threatened, then don't be a fucking police officer. You guys have such privileges, you don't even know it. But the first thing who do domestic violence, the first thing someone do domestic, start a domestic war, is always Caucasians. Why? You fuckers still unhappy. Why are you unhappy? You have your privileges. We don't. And we still remain to let you take away our joy. We can walk around here with being happy, but you are so unhappy for being a United States citizen that you would have a domestic war in United States, cause domestic problem, be a domestic terrorist. Why? I'm so curious about that. I'm so curious about that. It makes no sense. Not at all. You guys continue to sit up here and say, comply. Comply. We do comply. We are taught at an early age to comply. But somehow, these Caucasian cops, thank you, Jeff Sessions. I really want to thank the judges, the police department, the chiefs who see that is racism in your department and you overturn Jeff Sessions bullshit. We knew he wasn't about shit. You same African Americans who sat up there and say he have changed. No. Colette King saw that this man did not change and wrote a letter. Thank you, Mr. McCollum, you asshole, for actually silence Elizabeth Warren because you want to push him through. I thank you again for pushing Gutchevic through. That didn't do a damn thing for us. Who's not going to do a damn thing for us. But you Caucasians want it your way, y'all going to get it. Just because you think it's going to hurt us, that's why you voted this guy in there. How could you sit up there and say that this guy had a successful business when he filed bankruptcy 4 times? Not including the 3 times that was not reported. He was going to file another bankruptcy because the banks didn't want to lend him no more money. Because of the lavish life he lived, he does not produce enough profit. We see that as today when I just reported that he have spent in 4 months already $21.8 million of our earned taxpayer money, but he's taking millions of wheels away. He's taking federal funding away from different federal programs that help other Americans, and he's using this to go to Mar-a-Lago. And y'all are saying nothing. Let me go. I got to get this up here. I really do. Because you guys were so on President Obama taking trips. And he lied to you because you can't do anything no more. Trump have lied to you and said he'll be in the White House working day and night. He was talking about President Obama's trip. And you can't do anything now. Why? Because he's in the White House. He's in the White House. And I am going to get on this Jeffrey Lord, who sat up there and said, he have the audacity to compare Trump to Martin Luther King Jr. I know Martin Luther King Jr., if he was alive, he would say, bitch, are you insane? Are you insane? Let's get here. Let me find my little thing here so he can, because I want you guys to hear what this idiot, y'all still trying to defend him when he go golfing. They trying to defend Trump. And always the Caucasians trying to defend Trump. And he talked about President Obama golfing. And guess what? He doing the same damn thing. Here we go.
13 times that he's been to the golf course. 17 times that he's been to the golf course. 17 times. Yeah. So, just for pure numbers' sake, in the first 81 days of office, Barack Obama went to the golf course 0 times. In the first 81 days of office, Donald Trump has been 17 times. But let's not even talk about just the way that looks. Let's talk about the fiscal accountability or lack thereof. And the fact is that Donald Trump is on pace to spend more money in his first year traveling the world. Bakari, I'm going to let you finish. Bakari. Did you just Kanye West me? I was making a point. But no, you got to let me put that graphic back up, please, because it's fun to listen to. We heard so much from Donald Trump about President Obama going to the golf course and playing, but look at that, 17 times. Obama 0 times. I'm just saying, people. If you don't see the hypocrisy in that, then you don't want to see it. You're blind. As a matter of fact, let's listen to him. Can I accept my award? Can I finish? Yes, you can finish. Let's listen to him, and I'll let you finish.
Obama, it was reported today, played 250 rounds of golf. He played more golf last year than Tiger Woods. This guy plays more golf than people on the PGA Tour. Golf. More. Learning how to chip, learning how to hit the drive, learning how to putt. Oh, I want more. I love golf. I think it's one of the greats, but I don't have time. I'm going to be working for you. I'm not going to have time to go play golf. I wouldn't leave the White House very much because, like little things like these little trips where they cost you a fortune. If I were in the White House, I don't think I'd ever see Turnberry again. I don't think I'd ever see Doral again. I just want to stay in the White House and work my ass off, make great deals, right? Who's going to leave?
Silence.
Same face.
That's not fair. You took most of my thunder, but my point still remains that the right has lost credibility. The Fox News, the right talk shows, all of these people, it's just filled with hypocrisy. My fiscal conservatives and everyone else who blasted Barack Obama for going golfing, they now are all of a sudden quiet about the utter expense. Donald Trump should just come out and say that simply we can't feed the homeless, we can't feed our veterans, we can't take care of the poor because you have to take care of my 3 homes and you have to shuttle me around the country to play golf. And so I am sick and tired of the hypocrisy that we're facing, and I wish someone, maybe Kaylee or Ben, can sit up here and justify this behavior, because the fact is he's not at home, he's not doing the work necessary, and as Sean Hannity says, it's really despicable when your president is talking about Syria politics.
All right. Well, let's just go back to
Kaylee talk
a couple of days ago.
Because you're hogging the entire segment.
I haven't even talked about golf. Bakari's been talking a lot. All right, go ahead. I will go ahead. Go ahead.
You'll defer to Kaylee. Go on. Because, hey, Kaylee, before you go on, the president is on pace in his first year of office to surpass former President Barack Obama's spending on travel for the entire 8 years. Come on now.
8 years.
Look, you're right. But one thing I want to point out is when Bakari talks about this hypocrisy with golf, there's so much hypocrisy with, as Ben pointed out on his Twitter feed. You can go check it out. He pointed out when liberal left-wing commentators were, now, talking about how upset they are about Syria. When Trump does something good on behalf of Syria, those same liberal commentators then hate that Trump did something good on behalf of Syria. No, but we're talking about hypocrisy, and I think I'm pointing out that you want to point to hypocrisy that happens on both sides. So I mean, the left can't sit here and act holier than thou as if there's nothing going on, no hypocrisy on the left.
Oh my gosh! All right, go ahead.
I need to raise my hand to get it.
No, wait. I can get it after this. Go ahead.
Just let me know when I can put it down.
Just real quick, Ben, I'll be much quicker than you've ever been. So just a really interesting point here. We are now the fiscal conservatives, Bakari. Who would have ever thunk it? We are now the party of fiscal conservatism. We're talking about 28 of 100 days. Katie, don't shake your head, girl. You know I'm right. But 28 of 100 days.
No, you're not.
This guy is
you're
on the golf course. Well, I don't know what you thought about the golfing because you were talking about Syria. But the only point that I'm raising is $1 million a day, Melania. $3 million a trip, Donald Trump. We're talking about spending that cash. I mean,
spending that cash. At the end of the day, how many times do a person have to lie? How many times do a person have to lie to you guys until you wake up? Oh, it's okay because he's Caucasian, because y'all know about lying, because that's all you fuckers do is lie. I'm not saying all Caucasian, but most of you fuckers, all you do is lie. You have lied on our ancestors, and you are lying right now, and you have a president up in the office who's a fucking compulsive ass liar. And you don't care if he continues to lie to you, because he's a Caucasian man. If I'm reaching people out of United States, I apologize for not for the Caucasian, because you have to understand we deal with these ignorant folks every day in America. I apologize for this ignorant fucker up here, because these ignorant fuckers down here voted for him and we didn't. We knew what time it was. We know how they lie. They will lie and break treaties all day. They have broken a treaty with the Native Americans for a century. They finally gave some of the money to them when President Obama was in office. You cannot believe anything what they freaking says. This guy is in office. You think he care about how you view him? He told so many lies, and you fell for it. You were bamboozled and hoodwinked. They kept on saying, give him a chance. And when I say they, most of the Caucasians say, give him a chance. What do you got? Like he said, what do you got to lose, African Americans? We have our goddamn life to lose. Our rights to lose. Stupid ass. So let me go on the movie Gift. I don't think it came out yet, but I saw the preview and I got freaking pissed. I know you like saying, what you mean? Why did you get freaking pissed? Well, I'm going to play the little trailer thing. I'm going to play that, and then I'm going to make my little comment. Because I'm pissed. I'm pissed off with this. I'm tired of you Caucasians. I had enough. This is not true life. This is something they made up.
Please don't make me go. You can keep homeschooling me.
I'll tell you everything I know. No more argument, okay? We've discussed this ad nauseum.
What's ad nauseum?
You don't know? Wow, looks like someone needs school.
Tell me what 3 plus 3 is.
Everyone knows it's 6.
Barry, can you stand up, please? Can you tell me what 57 multiplied by 135 is? Okay.
7,695. The square root is 87.7 and change. Now, what does ad nauseum mean?
I listen to the wind of my soul.
I think you're your niece may be gifted.
I am good friends with the headmaster of the Oaks Academy for Gifted Education.
No, I promised my sister I'd give Mary a normal life. I think she's got to be here.
I've sat upon the setting sun.
Who's that lady in front of our door?
That'll be your grandmother.
Holy shit.
It's a MacBook, darling.
What are you doing here?
You are denying the girl her potential. How many 7-year-olds are doing advanced calculus?
You forgot the negative sign on the exponent.
Mary, why do you say anything?
Hank says I'm not supposed to correct older people. Nobody likes a smartass.
We petition the court to grant my client full custody of the child.
No! No!
You're gonna take that girl, you can loan her out to some think tank where she can talk non-trivial zeros with a bunch of old Russian guys for the rest of her life.
And you'd bury her under a rock.
Evelyn, stop. I'm raising her how I believe Diane would have wanted.
Do you need a reason we should commit treason?
If anybody takes that baby away, I'll smother you in your sleep.
Bring into this.
My sister wanted Mary to be a kid. She wanted her to have friends and to be happy.
Tell us, do you have health insurance?
No.
Did you spend the night in jail?
Objection!
And leave the valleys.
What's your greatest fear?
That I'll ruin Mary's life.
Mary!
She's bossy.
I've heard that.
Valleys of the young.
Who's a good person? You wanted me before I was smart.
Now, let me tell you why I'm pissed off. First of all, the actress who played I can't get it out. Hitting the figures, she's in that. Let me look up her name. I forgot her name. I'm pissed off at her as well because she's in it. No money is always good money. That's what pissed me off. No money is always good money. And she's playing in Gifted. Let me see. Hitting it. Hitting the figures. Actors. I want to get her name up because I really have a problem with. I love her when she act. But Hitting the Figures. But I have a problem with her because Olivia Spencer. I don't care if you contact me, I'm going to tell you off. And the reason why I'm telling you off is because you played in Hidden Figures. You went over here and got this money for Gifted and you played in Gifted. Why? The reason why they brought Gifted out is because they want to take that out, take hidden figures out of the equation and put Gifted on here. Put Gifted again. White Caucasian female they want to look and put on the pedestal that it was 4 black beautiful women in real life. Their stories about being gifted on mathematics and engineering. So they're trying to get rid of Hidden Figures and sit up here and let people start watching Gifted. That is not even a true story. You Caucasians do this all the time. All the freaking time. If it shows that we are doing great and it was about our story, you will go and invent a lie that have nothing to do with someone's life. But the reason why you want to do this is because you don't want people to look over there on that black side. Mm-hmm. That they already made their money. I pay attention to everything and it just pissed me the hell off. just pissed me off. You had to go and make a movie. Had to. You had to make a movie. Because you saw that a lot that they were making a movie on true facts, not this bullshit what y'all made a movie on, about true facts about African American women, and you had to go and get first you wasn't going to put a woman there. You had to go and get a little child, and what you say, yeah, we're going to get a little Caucasian child that is adorable. And they are going to watch that movie because it's math, because we're coming right behind it. We're going to take that money away from Hidden Figures, and we're going to put it over here and let Gifted get that money. Because now this is an adorable Caucasian little girl. Always. Never freaking fail. That's why I have a problem with it. Listen, you can't pull a wool over my damn eye. You maybe can pull it over these other people, but you can't pull it over me. So, I like to say this before I go. We lost a good comedian at the age of 57 on Wednesday. His name is Charlie Murphy. And it's sad that we lost him. And didn't even know that he was sick. He kept it to himself. Charlie Murphy. Other people are not broadcasting because they really don't broadcast too much of when African Americans die, because they don't even consider us human beings at all. But I will broadcast it and say we lost a good person. And I will end it on him being interviewed on the Breakfast Club. That really nobody didn't know that he had leukemia. But he just lost his wife about 2 or 3 years ago. So he was real close to his wife. And we like to say, we miss you. Rest in peace.
Musician.
Author.
Author.
I read his book.
Father. Now you can do Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy! There you go. Charlie Murphy!
That's what's up.
What's going on, Charlie Murphy?
Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing?
How's everything?
Man, I feel blessed, man. You know?
Now, I've been waiting to see you because I wanted to ask you about Grambling State University. I know you probably get asked about that all the time.
I actually don't get asked about Grambling, but, you know, I kind of figured, because I listened to your show.
Yeah, you know Charlamagne was going to
study
study
they're
with
going to
that.
ask me about Grambling.
Let's study with the most awkward question possible.
Let's tell people what happened first. You got booed.
I got booed, yeah.
And then you
I
told everybody to kiss your ass.
Kiss my. I said the F word, blah blah blah, and I threw them they 25 grand.
See, we roll with you the whole way until you gave back the money.
Yeah, you threw the money back. I was like, nah, he buzzing.
Let me explain all that, man. Let me explain all that. The reason why I gave the money back was because I wanted them to know, you know, because they were young people. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to know, stand up for yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a self. If I would have took the money, it would have been like they won, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel that what they did was warranted or right, so it was like, yo, you can keep your money because tomorrow I'm going to make this money again anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like when you see me, they go, oh, this is the only show he's doing this year. I did 270 shows before Grambling the same year, okay? And Grambling
Have a good day,
November.
people.
Since November to now, we in May already. Okay, I probably did like another 150 shows. Because when you go on for weekends, you're doing 6 shows or 6 to 10 shows.